Mike Lindell is a true patriot for many reasons, but one of the biggest reasons is that he actually cares about election integrity and will do whatever it takes to make sure that the process is done correctly. So he did an interview recently talking about this whole thing, specifically the Dominion lawsuit. But before I get into this, just a quick reminder to like the video, to subscribe to the channel as well. But the best way you can help me out here is to share this video to let people know what's going on with Mike Lindell right now. So he did this interview and he basically was explaining about how these different vendors have dropped his products. You have Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Kroger, Wayfair, all of them have gotten entirely rid of everything he's put up. His products were in these stores. He lost 20 retailers. And it's cost him $65 million this year alone that he will not get back. The point that he's trying to make, quite simple. I am not doing this for attention. Why would he put this kind of effort into this if he didn't really have evidence behind what's going on, or at least be willing to fight the fight? So it's really important for people to realize that. So he goes on to say that he was, blasting the Dominion voting system. And anybody that mentions their name gets a defamation lawsuit, of course, because that's exactly how they're going to do all of this stuff. He obviously released a documentary, Absolute Proof, as well, which I did see, really good. Check that out. But you have Dominion suing him. And to be honest with you, good luck with that, because it's going to force everything that he's talking about to come to light. It's going to force an investigation into all of these things. So he says, he's actually begging them to bring it on. One of the things I want to say about the lawsuit is I kept telling them, please sue me. Like, in other words, bring it on. Like, try. Like, come at me, bro. Like, let's see what actually happens, because it's worth getting it out there on public record so everybody knows what is going on. That's why he's wanting this to happen. It's very important. So this isn't like some bad thing that Dominion is coming out there and trying to do something about it and sue this guy, because ultimately everything will be out there. Everything will be exposed for what it really is. And then, whatever happens, happens. But going on here, he's saying they've got rocks and nails inside of a MyPillow. What are they going to do, as Mike Lindell, the My Company Pillow Company, asked? And he said, the first thing I'm going to do is say, hey, everybody, come and look at my pillow. There's no rocks or nails inside. There's my patented foam, Lindell said. He mocked Dominion for their lack of transparency. So the Dominion, instead of them saying, hey, everybody, go in and look at the machines and check it out, they're legit, they're not obviously doing that. They're just suing him for it. So he's just making that comparison there to the difference between what's going on. You know what I mean? Prove it in court. Prove it in court. That's what you have to do with all this. So he goes on to say that he looked directly at the camera and he was asked about the voting systems. And he said, I ask you, what are you hiding? What are you doing? Everything is on the line. I would not risk everything. I have everything. I haven't been able to see my grandchildren and nephews and nieces. I've had to stay away from Minnesota and all of this and put my life in physical danger. So the point with all of this is just pointing out that Mike Lindell is no joke. Okay? He's not messing around with this stuff. He's actually a true patriot that's willing to put everything on the line to make sure that we have all the information we need to have. And I think it's important that somebody's doing this, because I'm not seeing anybody else doing it. Not really. There's very few. But you probably can't even count them on one hand, because there's so few people that are actually trying to fight for this, like Mike Lindell is fighting for this. So to see him just coming out and saying, bring it on, please sue me, please bring this to light, it'll be public record, it's your mistake, it's really awesome, because it proves that he knows what he's doing. It proves that we all know what it's been doing, we know what he's talking about. And it's really showing that Dominion has to put their eggs out there and show everybody what's really been going on this entire time. Prove it in court. Come sue me, bro. Like, that's basically what's going on. So we'll see what's happening with this. I'll keep you updated on any developments that happen from the future in regards to all of this. But with that being said, I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.